Welcome back. Let's talk nerd shit. My Hero Academia, episode 79 to 83. And let me just say, man, oh man, talk about a slog. There were episodes in these 5 episodes that I think, entertainment-wise, were maybe a 1 out of 5 stars, maybe a 2. For sure, an episode, I think, hit 1 out of 5 stars, and I'm assuming that in the earlier part of the season, they dealt with X amount of characters. Now, moving forward, they're kind of setting up growth for these characters, and I'm imagining come next season, kind of these characters are going to be the ones that we're playing with, mostly. But man, talk about boring. Episode 79, Win Those Kids' Hearts. This is that one that was a 1 star for me. This one was pointless. I don't know what the fuck the point of this shit was. The episode opens up with rivals from other academies running into Bakugo and Todoroki. Todoroki got that energy, apparently. You know, Endeavor is overbearing, embarrassing father. Kami is hot but a total airhead. And the class gets shit on by Gang Orca. Now the challenge is having to deal with little punks that have quirks. Now one of the most interesting parts of this lame ass episode is that Endeavor has a conversation with All Might, and they don't even show you the entirety of the conversation. He just asks him the question of what does it mean to be a symbol. And that's it. Talk about boring. Like I said, this shit is boring. The group is trying to convince these kids to behave. They also have quirks, but they bad boys. The way that it is explained is that, say Bakugo is 5 years old, his power level is at a certain threshold. The following generation, another 5-year-old can have the same ability type as him and would be even stronger than he was at 5. Whatever, man. Episode 80, Relief for Licensed Trainees. Okay, now, I know this is supposed to be funny, but setting the episode up as if the heroes in training will lose to the grade school kids just because they believe they have stronger quirks is fucking lame, okay? The thing that I was talking about earlier was that whole quirk singularity doomsday. There we go. Looking at my notes here. That's what it was. That's what it's called. And because of this quirk singularity, that is why the grade schoolers are so strong.
So fucking what?
They have training experience. The whole sports saga from the first season. And then them going to camp and having to deal with real life villains in the second. This is dumb. It makes no fucking sense. They show you that the troubled kids have their leader. So basically, what the gang does to win the kids over is they create a theme park. Makes sense, but still, what a fucking waste of time. Bakugo passes on lessons he learned to the leader of the kids, winning his heart with honesty. Todoroki and Endeavor have a moment. Endeavor is trying to change for the better as a father, man, hero. Anyway, months have passed and Eri is still in the hospital, and they reveal that the horn is the source of her power. Now it's shorter. Midoriya has a stalker and is trying to use more of his power. Got it. Midoriya has a weird bonding with Ayama, and because of that, he also can't control his quirk. Whatever. Episode 81, School Festival. A school festival similar to the sports festival from season 1, I think. Whatever. The class decides what booths to have at the festival. Midoriya and Togata meet up with Eri. They invite her to the school festival, and I'm sure that's when something is gonna pop off at this point. That's what I was thinking when I was watching this shit. Okay, something's gonna happen here. We also get the first glimpse of Gentle Criminal. Now he appears to be at his heart
Can you make this movie?
As I was saying before I was interrupted, we get our first glimpse at Gentle Criminal. He appears to be, for the most part at his core, a social media clout chaser. This is part of it. Some of it is funny. Some of it is entertaining. Kind of like, okay, let's see where this is going. I've heard that the next arc after this one, which will be whatever, season 5, is an amazing arc. I'm not sure if he's the main baddie, but okay. It's one of the bright spots. I can't even say high points to these episodes, just bright spot to all these 5 episodes. Episode 82, prepping for the festival is most fun. Yeah, just like watching these episodes was most fun. He appears to have social media. Now, Gentle Criminal appears to be clumsy. That part was like a little bit, got a chuckle out of me. He claims to be a gentleman, thief, somewhat Robin Hood type. His assistant is all about the view count though. Bakugo reveals that he can play drums. Our heroes break into 3 teams for the festival: the band, the stage show, and the choreography. Midoriya asks All Might for advice regarding long distance attacks. Now this was another cool little moment of entertainment, just a little nug. Midoriya can use wind pressure as an attack, a la Guy Sensei. So cool, you can basically create air bullets. Episode 83, Gold Tips Imperial. The heroes are getting ready for the festival and Togata comes through with Eri, whatever. They give her a tour of the school. Gentle and La Brava give us a quick view of their upcoming plan. I feel like La Brava might turn out to be more sinister than she appears at the moment. She appears very harmless, but I think she has a vibe like that one Batman animated series episode with Dolly, where she turned out to be young, or she looked young, like a young little girl, because she never changed when she was on the TV show. But underneath it, she was not a monster, but she was definitely, there was a lot of like depth and darkness to the character. I have a feeling that's what LeBron was going to be like. I don't know. I'm not reading the manga. Okay, so that's it for these 5 episodes. Like I said, this was boring. These were hard to get through, man. So far, I don't know what's coming for the last 5. I hope that it starts to tick up, since it's supposed to be the end of the season. But at this moment, I'm thinking of giving this season a grade of like maybe 2.5 to 3 stars. Because these 5 episodes really fucking sucked. They were really boring. There was some story, a lot of lollygagging. Anyway, till next time, enjoy the nerd shit. We out.